Hello and welcome to this week's video for the newsletter, Rookery Park Golf Club. My name's Gary Kitley, I'm the club professional here. This week I want to talk to you a little bit about putting, talk to you about the debate going on currently between long and short putters, and also maybe just give you a couple of tips on how you can improve your putting over these winter months. Number one, the debate on long putter, short putter. Now, basically the R&A and the USGA have recently brought out potential rule changes which are going to happen in 2016 over the use of the long putter, or the belly putter as you might have heard it called also. Now they're at making sure that they're not calling it a ban on the equipment. I think they're very worried about potential legal action from manufacturers like they've had before with the likes of Ping and Square Grooves. So they're basically saying that they're not banning the equipment, they're just banning the method, or hoping to ban the method of using them when it's anchored to your body, fixed to your body in one way or another. So what I'm going to do quickly now is just show you the methods that they're banning and what methods you might be able to use in the future if you do own one of these longer putters. Alright, so the key one that they're looking to ban is the one that you've all seen on TV recently with major winners like Keegan Bradley and Webb Simpson winning in America, where they fix the putter into their belly, grip the club further down and then swing the putter, keeping that fixed point in here. So they feel that method works. It's been seen around for a while, but I think really now that they're seeing youngsters coming into the game starting with the belly putter rather than moving on to it because they feel they've got a weakness, and particularly the young lad, I can't remember his name now, that has qualified for the Masters for next year, 14-year-old boy that's won an amateur event out in the Far East, and the chap that coaches him, that is the first thing that he does with new pupils. As soon as pupil arrives for putting lessons, he gets them straight into the belly putter, so he obviously feels that works. So this is what the governing bodies are trying to stop from happening. They don't feel it's a true way for putting, so that would be banned. Anything that fixes the club to the body, so you'll also see Adam Scott, the Australian, holds the putter, fix it against his chest here, and again swings the putter like a pendulum. Those of you of a certain age, myself included, will remember Sam Torrance and Mark James, again holding the long broom handle putters underneath the chin and swinging them there. That will be outlawed because of that fixed point. Now you can still use these putters as long as they don't touch the body. It's the method that's being banned. So if you have one of these putters, you can still grip it as long as it's not touching the body here. If you have one of the longer versions, you can still hold it here, swing it like a pendulum. It's now not fixed to the body. One of the other interesting ones though that is mentioned in the ruling is the fixing of your arm to the body. Now I think again, even with the standard length putters, we've all maybe thought about holding these upper arms into your body, creating that squeeze underneath your armpits to create a stroke that's controlled with the shoulders and chest, and the putter just swinging as a pendulum as a result of that. That's fine. What you can't do, which again you might do with one of these longer putters, is hold your forearm against your body, creating that fixed point. Even though my hand isn't actually in contact with, my forearm is, and again creating that fixed point from which I can then just swing my right arm at the ball. So that is going to be banned as well. The other one, which causes some controversy, is the use of the long putter and resting against your forearm. So this would be allowed. Bernard Langer used this one. This would be allowed. Also, Matt Kuchar uses one that virtually goes all the way up to his armpit. And again, swings that. There's already companies that are bringing out putters that are going to suit that sort of stroke. So the main difference being the shaft is going to be angled forwards more, so the loft of the putter is going to have to be increased, so then when the shaft is leant forward, the loft of the club comes back to its normal 4 or 5 degrees. So that might be something that the manufacturers will use to their advantage to try and sell putters whilst this controversy is going on. Obviously you can still use cross-handed methods. Again, we talked about fixing the club against there, even with a standard length putter. And obviously your normal grip, and again holding the upper arms against the body is fine. If you want to know any more news on that or confirm anything with us, if you're not sure about the rulings and what equipment you're using, then obviously pop into the shop and see myself or Ed, and we'll do what we can to help you. We have got a PDF that we've downloaded off the internet which shows these rules that the USGA are proposing to bring in. So that will be available, you can have a look at that. So anything to do with your putting, just come in the shop and give us a shout. What I wanted to do just quickly before you go is just talk to you about a couple of drills that potentially you could use to help your putting over the winter. We've got the drill sticks here. They're available in the shop. Great for using indoors when you're practicing your putting. And really what I'm going to show you here is just a quick drill, or a couple of quick drills to help you. Now by putting the alignment sticks on the ground there like a set of railway tracks, you could also, even better if you can use a mirror, get a mirror on the ground there so you can see that your eyes are directly over where the golf ball would be. Place the putter in the centre of these lines, and then what we're looking to do is just get in a position where you feel as though your shoulders and your eyes are all parallel to these lines on the ground, and then just feel as you rock the shoulders backwards and forwards that that putter stays within those yellow lines. Obviously bringing the ball in and then making that stroke the ball out towards the target, towards the hole there, and just trying to feel the putter staying within those lines, backwards and forwards, and then you're going to get that good pendulum action, head nice and still. Now again, that head still position is very key to that as well. So again, by using the doorway here, we can practice that also, just by getting, again, eyes over where the ball would be, head nice and still, and again just practicing the stroke there. So not looking to see where the ball goes, which is the key error that a lot of players have. So if the head stays still, the shoulders are parallel, and we get that rocking action, you're going to create a stroke that's very consistent. If your stroke is consistent, you can then start to align yourself consistently, and the ball starts rolling where you're aiming. At the end of the day, that's the key thing with putting is, if you hit the ball where you're aiming, the game is an awful lot easier. If you start hitting the ball offline, right or left or both, then you've got problems because you don't know where to aim, your aiming suffers, and the whole game becomes very, very difficult. So again, any tips we can give you on putting, please come in, speak to us in the shop, send us an email, look at our Facebook page, look us up on Twitter, and we'll do all we can to help you improve your game over these winter months. So thank you for listening once again, and I look forward to speaking to you again through the newsletter, through these videos, very, very shortly. Thanks from me, Gary Kitley, Pro at Rookery Park, and speak to you soon.